Hey guys, welcome back to Coped Up. This video is going to focus on how to use this course just to maximize your time here, give you a framework for how the whole thing is organized. And I'm going to focus on three things. Basically, what I'm bringing, which is the organization of the course, what I expect you to bring, what your time and energy commitment will require, and then how we work together, what resources there are available for you that we can interface and interact just to make it the best experience possible. It's important to know that this course assumes you have a basic working knowledge of the stages of labor. This pain coping course is a great supplement to a shorter hospital-based birth class or a more information-based birth class, or even if you've read some books or some articles on the internet. I also have some links below to help you get that primer to make sure you're starting with that basic knowledge. Because this class is a skills building course. Taking a pain coping course is going to be about building those skills. It isn't about just learning enough information, and you're going to get better, only get better, as you spend time away from your computer to hone these skills. So while you are devoting a few hours to the gathering of the skills and watching the videos, remember that practice is what makes the master. That's the way you're going to be like a pro at all these skills. So a word about the course organization and how I framed things. Coped Up is divided into 7 modules. And for the most part, each module is about 3 or 4 videos. The first video of each module is teaching the main idea or approach of each section. It outlines the part of labor you might most likely use these techniques, what women are typically coping with during that stage, and what goal you'll be working with in the section. Then the second video is teaching what I'm calling a brain skill, which is just a mindfulness approach. Most of these are sourced from what I teach as a certified Birthing from Within instructor. But even Birthing from Within borrowed them from ancient, across the world, many different sources of these mindfulness techniques. And we use them because they really work. They're tried and true. They've been handed down for generations, and now they are handed to you just as a way to get through challenging, painful, difficult moments. And in fact, these are going to be useful to you even after the baby is born. I use them every day as a mother of 3. So they're skills you can take with you and have with you the rest of your life. The third video in each section is called Body Skills, and it's focused on the positions and comfort techniques most useful for that portion of the labor that we're focusing on. They're great to try out a few times, especially with your partner or other birth supporters. And if you have any questions about any of those, as you're trying them at home and you just, questions come up, that's what the Facebook group is for. There's also comment sections below each video, and you can always email me. And then the fourth video, that's going to be your homework. That's your directions for practice. The assignments in these videos are engineered to maximize your practice of the skills, and each one differs depending on the part of labor you're gearing up for. And like I said above, it's a skill building course. So you have to do your homework. Now, I would be remiss if I didn't include some common mistakes, some oopsies I see among my students. It's easy to get really attached to doing this thing right, to doing this thing perfect. But I'd rather you learn how to make each skill work for you. And that might be unlike any other class you've ever taken. It's not pass-fail. There's no test at the end. You can't really do it wrong. I want you to strive to let go of that idea of doing it right, getting it perfect, and even not letting go of any dogma about when to do each thing in labor. Often labor is not really linear. For instance, some women find that the resting positions under Module 2 are useful for them if they get a break in contractions further on in labor, in very active labor. Some other women might discover that their labor starts hot and heavy without much chance for the early labor coping. So keep an open mind about when you might use each coping skill during labor. Pay attention if any perfectionism is creeping into your skill practice or your preparation for birth. Keep an open mind about when to use each skill, but practice them all, perfect a few, and allow for your birth just to show you what it needs in the moment. And to break these rules, you got to first master them. So giving yourself wholeheartedly to each section is going to make that more possible. Please remember to savor the course. take your time as you get to each section, understand it fully, pause the videos, talk with your partner, write down your notes, write down things to bring to your providers. And when you get to your homework, practice each brain skill at least 4 to 7 times. And you've got places in the course guide PDF to write down your notes as you practice before you move on to the next section. Aside from the videos, there are several other resources to help you through the course. You can download the course guide PDF below this video. It's also available under the bonuses section, as are all the other resources. Now, if you're going through this course with your partner and you think you can share, there is a couples course guide PDF as well, so you can both take your notes. Now, this is a great journal to look back on in like subsequent pregnancies, or just if you want to, have a memento from your pregnancy before you'd met this little one. For those of you who are auditory learners, most of the videos are available as MP3s for you to download. I have those in a zip file, so that's nice and clean. Just download the whole file down in the bonuses. I also want to bring your attention to the MP3 of chimes, which is for you to practice your pain coping through some simulated contractions. Now, this is going to make more sense to you as you get into the videos, but that's where that's located. And then finally, I welcome you to join the secret Facebook group. This is a place where you can talk about your preparation, ask questions from other people going through the course, maybe even connect, make some friends with other pregnant couples. I moderate this group, and I have pretty strict enforcement of kindness, no drive-by mommying, no mommy wars, no stinkers are allowed. I am here for you, and I want you to have success. And in case it isn't clear yet, success in birth is a healthy mom and healthy baby, of course, but that includes a mentally and emotionally healthy mom. So everything in this course is designed to help you come through your experience, whatever choices you face, whatever events it contains, with some self-satisfaction and peace. My wish for you is that you find success no matter how your birth unfolds and what your baby needs, that you feel ready, capable, and connected. So with that in mind, let's go.